guys and girls, and welcome to an episode of Would You Rather, which is very similar to We Press the Button. Basically, it's how it should be played. It's all based on the same thing of Would You Rather. I'm also here again with Luke again. Say hi.
Hello.
There he is, man with the plan. And
I wish.
is that? Yep, my monitor is currently in the way of there we go. Monitor is currently in the way of the camera. There we go. All better. Right, so first question is, would you rather absolutely reek of armpits for the rest of your life or lose the sense of smell completely?
I'd lose my smell.
Yeah, with that one I'd rather lose my sense of smell. I don't really want to smell of armpits all the time. And 16 people, 16% of people would rather absolutely smell of armpits than not smell at all. Okay then. Right, next one. Hang on. Boom. Let's get you. Right, hang on. Right. I'm sorry, I'm just sorting things out. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, fair enough. Right. Would you rather wear only skin-tight clothing or wear clothes that are much too big? I'd rather wear clothes that are much too big. Personally, I prefer to have clothes that are more bag than skin-tight, but that's just me. I like to have room to breathe. Would you rather have to kill the animal of any meat you eat or never eat meat again?
I'd kill the animal.
Yeah, no offense. If it's stuff like that, we basically grew up. I know it's wrong to kill animals now, but if you think it's what we do anyway, so I do eat meat. So basically, I wouldn't be justifying myself. I have to sort of go with it. And 64% of people agree with me. So obviously, those 36% are obviously the vegans or vegetarians. Would you rather be a tomboy or be a girly girl? I'd rather be a tomboy. I'd rather be a tomboy. I'm not going to be no girly girl.
Yeah, I'll go tomboy.
Yep, and 57% of people agree with me. Atta boy. Atta tomboy. Yeah. Have a blind date with a homeless person or kiss a homeless person?
Kiss the homeless person, that's it, is over and done with. But the blind date, you've got to listen and be with them.
Yeah. Which, you never know, because if the blind date of a homeless person, they could actually have some interesting stories. Because the majority of them are normally fairly old, so you don't know what sort of stories they might have to tell, which could be interesting. Doesn't mean you have to spend an entire night with them. You can literally just go out, have a chat, and then say bye. Whereas kissing them, I'd rather find out more about them personally. That's just me. I'd rather go. Yep, I'd rather go on a blind date, and 78% people agree with me. Sorry guys, I'm not up for kissing homeless people. I want to know more about you first. Right. For the rest of your life, would you rather marry a new random person every year, or marry one random person and stick with it?
I'd rather marry a random person every year.
Just don't tell me that.
Well, no, what I mean is, because if you marry a random person, you're stuck with it,
Yeah.
you may never love them anymore.
No.
Again, you might find the perfect person,
But you wouldn't be able to marry her.
but once you've married them, I mean, that's...
Marry every year. You can meet some incredible new people for a year. Basically, have the fantastic year of your life.
Yeah, they always say that it's always fun.
There's bound to be that one. There's bound to be someone though who's gonna be a complete arsehole and never gonna have that one guy. That from. It's okay. I'll go for that one. Ooh. I was the wrong side of the stick on that one.
You might not love them.
I know. Have an uncontrollable itch that attacks at specific times, or always have chapped lips.
I'd hate to have to always chapped lips.
Uncontrollable itching attacks at specific times. If it got specific, you'd know when it was bound to happen. So eventually, I would get used to it. So yeah, I'd have yeah.
You cheeky fucks.
Oh, same again. It's the way around. What? Tetris Clouds. Sorry, he's playing Fez, which is very. If you haven't played it, play it.
It's
fairly decent game. It's
Yeah,
a
fun.
it's a nice little mind trip for you. Right, sorry, back on topic. Would you rather be a spouse of a polygamist or never have a relationship last longer than 2 years?
No, polygamist
Just-
means they get to marry as many women or men as they like.
All right, fair enough. But at least you get to meet new people. Or never marry or have a relationship last longer. Never have a relationship last longer than 2 years. See, I would probably get used to being a spouse with that word I can't say.
Yeah, but you know they're fucking other people.
Because there's bound to be a point where I want something to last longer than 2 years.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean they're going to love you all that time.
Fine, we'll go for the 2 years. And apparently 58% of people agree with me, so we'd have to come right one anyway. Would you rather only read romance novels or read textbooks? Romance novels, I'm prepared to live up with. What? 51% of people would rather read textbooks than a romance novel.
Oh,
Think of all the good stuff you could learn on how to, meet the opposite or attract the opposite sex. If you had a kid, would you rather die when your kid is very young, or have your kid die before you? What? What? No, I wouldn't want, as a father, wouldn't want to go through have my child die. Hell no. That's already happened in my family, so I wouldn't want that upon anybody.
what's that?
If you had a kid, would you rather die when your kid is very young, or have your kid die before you? Either way, they're gonna be fucked in the head, either you or the child. So personally, I'd rather die. If I had kids, I'd always want to go before my children. Never would want to have to bury my own children. I know they'd have to bury me,
That's the
but-
whole point.
but they would eventually get over it and understand that basically,
That's life.
yeah, the older generation normally dies before the young. It's sort of how things go in its cycle. It doesn't always happen, obviously. I'd rather have that, and 76% of people agree with me. 24% would rather have your kid die before you. Really? I know. I can understand where they're coming from, because obviously you wouldn't want to have your kid go through that traumatic experience of watching their parents or someone having their loved die. But I wouldn't wish upon my kid died first, and I outlived all of them.
No, you should always know that choice you've chosen.
Yeah. No. Would you rather be Wilma Flintstone, be Velma from Scooby-Doo Mystery Gang? Wilma Flintstone. Personally,
See, I would like to be Wilma. I think Betty was more fun.
yeah, but it's Wilma is the hot one. Betty was the one that was the
Yeah, but I'd prefer to be Betty because she really wants Fred as a husband.
husband. Yeah, but if you're a Velma, you'll always be probably bound to always be be alone with friends. But
You never know if it's friends with benefits.
yeah, but it's not. It's just. I'd rather be Wilma. Oh, I was on the wrong side of the fence there. I do like Velma. Don't get me wrong. She's a cool bird, but personally, I don't know. Yeah, I think I agree. It's probably Fred was a bit of a. But I'll just get rid of Fred. I'd dump his ass on the spot. Would you rather be in jail for a year or live in complete isolation in the mountains for a year? Complete isolation. Sorry, if I'm going to be away from family, I'd rather be on my own rather than, go to prison. Because prison's prison, so I'd rather be in the mountains. Plus, I quite like the mountains. Would you rather raise a family with Samuel L. Jackson or raise a family with Vin Diesel? Samuel Jackson, 'cause that could be really, really funny. I think Markiplier touched on this question. I'd rather go with Samuel Jackson. Yeah, I'd rather go. I know Vin Diesel was good in The Pacifier, but personally, I'd rather go with Samuel Jackson. And people like Vin Diesel more. Why? I know he's a cool guy, but I'm sorry. I couldn't stop laughing if I was to raise a family with Samuel Jackson. Just the language would just be hilarious.
Yeah, but you're just going to have him constantly so. Oh no, the motherfucking stakes on the motherfucking planes.
Would you rather stand on red hot burning coals for 30 seconds without moving, or shut your hand in a waffle iron for 2 minutes?
I'll stand on the coals.
I'll stand
I
on the
need
coals.
my hands.
I need it for my games.
Yeah.
Although it would be my left hand, because I put the right hand dominant, so it'd be my left hand that goes under. But yeah, I'd rather stand on hot coals. Plus, hot coals burn, but they're more bearable than iron because it's only on one. Coal is only on one
Actually,
part,
no, a lot of
it's
people
touching one skin.
Coals on their feet, so
Yeah, but you're not walking, you're not moving, you're standing still.
yeah, no, they've stood on coals.
Would you rather always take cold showers or never feel anything cold? See, I don't mind taking cold showers.
I don't mind taking cold showers. I like ice cream.
Don't mind the cold. I'd rather
It means you've got to give up ice cream, and I prefer being cold than hot.
yeah, because I know how to warm myself up and
Yeah.
cool myself down. My body knows how to warm itself up very well. I'm like a walking radiator,
Yeah, I don't
as
want
I've been
to
told before. Would you rather only be able to see the world in a shade of red, or barely hear people when they speak?
I barely hear them as it is anyway.
Yep, I'll go with the barely hear people at all.
My wife will back that one up.
Would you rather watch your parents be murdered in front of you, or murder the parents of another family in front of their... No! What? What is wrong with you people? This is some...
Would you rather kill your own parents or kill someone else's
His
parents
parents.
just so that you don't have to...
I'd rather go that way. I wouldn't want to... What? You'd kill your own... What?
kill the...
I wouldn't want to kill another family in front of their own children. That's just heartless. Sorry, Mum and Dad.
Your son is let you down.
Alright, here's something we can leave this song. I'm gonna leave this one on this question for you guys at home, because I'm gonna love this. The question is, would you rather have a lightsaber (bracket Star Wars as if you don't know), or have a phaser from Star Trek?
Oh yeah, and have you actually told them what we actually want to do?
Yes, and I'm not gonna say what we want to do, just because of the hate mail I'd probably get. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna tell you. When Star Wars comes out this Christmas, the idea me and Luke had was we were gonna go to our local cinema and dress up as characters from Star Trek and basically heckle the Star Wars fans, just to see what would happen. But I already know what would happen. But it was just for fun. I do like Star Wars and I do like Star Trek.
It's just for fun.
It's just for fun. But personally, I think I'd rather have a lightsaber than a phaser, just because they just look so cool and the sound effects is cool. And
Because the phaser's just really an overpriced gun.
it's a laser pistol. We all know it's a laser pistol. I mean, crikey, they'll be out before lightsabers come out. So I'd rather have a lightsaber now. So I'll leave that question with you guys. Obviously, if you like this video, give it a like. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't want to. But I say, if you guys, who is watching, wants to leave a comment on what you would go for, whether you'd choose a phaser or a star or a lightsaber, let me know, because I would be interested to know what you guys think. And we'll see you guys in the next video. So, bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.